Can't find the D.
You should be on the map now.
Can't find the D12.
Black screen.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Oh, that's why.
Do I not have vision? Oh, we're on.
We're on the wrong map tile.
That would be it.
I'm stupid. I was testing things and I forgot.
Okay.
I'm glad that I fucking deleted that. I'm glad I deleted your token on that one.
Yeah, you just tested us. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. So we're in a bit of an awkward spot. I'm just going to put Lily there, and I'm going to put O'Seal there just so they can see.
Okay.
Can't see. Oh, I see!
I'm still loading, but...
Okay.
But I remember.
Yeah. So here's where we left off last time. These guys were in... They went back to that cave with the funny voice.
Yeah.
And the funny voice told them, hey, here, you did me a solid. Here, have a companion. And then this fucking mountain of a lass who...
There's nothing over there. It's black.
Yeah, there is. There's a girl moving.
Connie doesn't have dark vision, right? Or does she?
Connie doesn't have dark vision, but there's a torch right here. Oh, one second. I might not have given Connie's thing vision. Yep. That'll do it. There you go, Connie. You should see now.
I can see.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what the heck is this place?
Yeah. Shit happened. So
I know you died last week. It's nuts.
Oh, well. Rip the Lily.
Oh, I meant Drevin.
He died the week before last.
that wasn't even last week.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that wasn't even last.
Okay, so so basically they went back to the funny cave, talked to the funny voice, and the funny voice was like, "Hey, you did me a solid. Here's a companion." Then this mountain of a lass came out. Oh, hey, wait a minute. She's petrified. They had to dig her out. Then then the funny voice unpetrified her, and then it's like, oh, hey, I'm from the civilization that used to be here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Then they were basically told, hey, go... Well, actually, no, before they freed them, they were basically told, like, hey, if you want to find some stuff that can help you, like, take care of the Yanti, just keep following the river. There's going to be, like, some fucking archives and shit. So they went there, and, well, we found this place.
This is
the
ruins of the library for Samargol, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
So, so to the bottom of the map, if the light extends out that far for you, Carney, you might see a couple of dead grey oozers.
I don't.
I can barely
just
see that far with my dark vision.
How about there? Can you see there?
No.
Right here.
Oh, I can see.
Okay. So,
Okay, yeah, I saw them.
Yeah. So that thing there, they decided to come in and just fucking slop all over the party. And those 3 platforms in the middle of the room, you might be able to see those. If not, here. So these 3 platforms, I had little fucking wispy boys on them, and
I can't see them. Even when you move me there, I can't see them. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So so basically there were wisps on those, and Peter made the mistake of trying to cast something.
Yeah, I nearly died.
The wisps that are attracted to magic. I
didn't know that. To be fair, I still didn't know that. I just assumed because I got close, they attacked me. Was it legitimately the magic that triggered them?
Yes.
Oh, so if I didn't do any magic, they just would have ignored me?
Yes.
Admittedly, that's not a scenario that was going to happen, let's be honest.
I know it's
but it was
yes,
it was funny. Yeah.
Okay. So, after that, they came across a fucking weird-looking mutant rat fucking jockey from Left 4 Dead looking ass posture dude.
I'm right here.
With a big green beady eye. And he was laughing like a lunatic, spouting some insane ramblings. And
good.
Then when the
Always
party
think
tried,
that.
and when the party tried to confront him, he ran through this door.
I like your color, O'Seal.
Thank you. I just pulled up the hex code for it.
I have yellow.
And I was gonna say, like, and if you see the ping that Peter sent, that's.
Oh, I fought one of those in a different campaign.
Oh, shut up. But yeah.
My bard kept on rolling at disadvantage just to hit the eye.
Oh,
Yeah, called shots.
My character can't see anything.
Yeah, you're blind.
I'm blind AF.
He was a creepy dude.
yeah.
Is this my torch? Did I have a torch?
That's Wazzy's torch.
Oh.
So,
We're not here.
Yeah,
Connie.
technically you're not
Apparently,
here.
you're not actually here.
Oh.
You're just here for the catch up.
I'm just here to show you guys the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a cool map.
Yeah.
So I can do this then? Is this okay?
I mean, you can do that. So
There you go, now it's exploding.
you go ahead. You can go ahead and explore the map.
Go explore.
Yeah, so here's the caveat. 2 of the 4 people that were in last session can't make it today.
Yeah. To be fair, like I did want to like even at the end of the last session, I was pushing like us go back to the camp and get a long rest because my spell slots are spent.
I was gonna say, so Farah, you're all good with that too?
Sorry, good with what?
Good with heading back to camp and then coming back later.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. Cringe. Okay.
Cringe.
So let's go back to here. So just to show where the party actually was.
Dear Lord.
Is that Fable music?
It's, I think, Eternity.
Okay.
Because that's what I can do now playing for you and let you know.
Fair enough. Okay. So just to show where the actual like ruins these guys found was, they found it underneath a mound. Just in one of the hexes that you guys had explored before. What is this one?
It's the Sea Devil. He's still here.
Yeah, of course he's still there. But remember, any mark made on this map has to stay there.
Yes, this is my favorite.
The Sea Devil.
'Cause I made this.
I mean,
I like it because it's
Right.
probably the only thing that isn't a penis.
Yeah.
Even the little fucking
was gonna
Leviathan thing's a penis.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Anna, you made a mistake giving children drawing privileges. But it is beautiful.
I mean, Oseal, while technically correct, you didn't have to draw it on the map.
You watched that?
Yeah, I was just like watching, like, you think you're being fucking slick. I am watching you write that letter by fucking letter. Alright, so here we are. Bottom right of the map. So, you're about 12 miles, so the party was about 12 miles out from camp, and I'll say that by making a good old hustle, they managed to get there after nightfall.
Okay.
At which point, I imagined, long rests, that sort of deal. Would you like to report anything?
That's a tough question. Nashira's always very...
What did I miss?
Quite an adventure. We
I was
went...
going to say, in fact, first of all, Nashira.
Nashira's going to introduce their new companion, of course. So she's going to hold out an arm and...
I was going to say, Nathlaya and Lily, you've never seen this fucking big woman.
giant woman.
All I want to do
is
see you turn
speaking
into
of, this is
a
a
giant woman.
This is a mild tangent, Anna. Under the party list, I can't actually see Seth's character sheet, and I don't remember his character's name.
Oh, 1 second.
It's
Same.
Farah, F-E-R-R-A.
Farah.
Farah, where's your
No.
mercy?
Farah or
Kill you.
Farah, sorry.
Don't do it.
Farah, F-E-R-R-A.
Yeah.
Farah, where's your mercy?
So Nishira's going to hold out her arm towards, Farah, indicator over there. This is Farah.
You say-
She's agreed to join us on our adventure. It's a long story.
I have to deal with another person.
Yeah.
Building a road takes people. does
Farah
it
kind
not?
of cocks her head and she says, I'm sorry, am I an inconvenience?
thoroughly an inconvenience. I have to deal with a robot. I have to deal with an idiot that eats bugs, and now another person has entered onto the scene.
Oh, pay no mind to her. She's delighted to meet you.
I don't think I will.
And Farah, this is Natlaya, and she's indicating over towards her, and this is Lily, indicating to the tiefling halfling. Oh no, sorry, halfling.
Lily.
She's
Little tiny.
Tiefling now?
You're a tiefling now! No.
You took her. Like, basically, what height you have, she doesn't.
So Lily's a halfling. What's not Laya again?
Tiefling.
I'm a tiefling.
Okay. Farah definitely just looks you up and down, kind of studies you for a while, and yeah, down and down.
I'm 6'2".
Talking about.
I am taller than you, so down and down. Thank you very much. And Nashira's a tiefling as well.
Is what, sorry?
A tiefling.
Yes, she's also a tiefling. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, yeah. So she just kind of looks at you and like studies you for a second, and then like nods.
And
before going over and shaking Lily's hand.
And Ishira does. She throws on. We did say there were 2 tieflings. You were warned.
You did. Yes. Oh yes, absolutely. And I don't have a problem with tieflings at all. I just am not used to seeing them.
Great, we have to deal with a racist as well.
Yes, well, she is a time traveler. I guess they weren't so enlightened back in those days.
Wow! Holy shit!
Farah just kind of raises an eyebrow and says, I do have a lot to learn. I apologize if I made you uncomfortable at all.
No, it's quite alright.
The way that the world is
not uncomfortable. It's just annoyed.
so like just I'm just imagining Farah's just like line of sight, just seeing the 2 tieflings on the left, and then just like if you look down on the right, you just see like this tiny little thing going like.
She does come over to Lily, and she reaches down and she says, my name's Farah. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I have some of your height.
I don't... Maybe. There's a lot of strange new things in this world, so I won't rule it out. But in the meantime, I can give you a piggyback ride.
Deal.
And Farah, in one motion, takes your hand and swings you up onto her back.
To battle!
It's fucking beautiful. Like this is like friendship ended with Wazzy. Now Farah is my new friend.
You see Farah smile for the first time. Nashira, and she kind of like runs around with Lily.
Okay. So Nashira's going to sneak off over here to Wazzy, who I assume has just gone to bed or whatever.
Yeah,
and then lore-wise,
he's next to the fire.
Yeah, okay.
Contemplating the stick.
Okay. Can Nashira disable him while he's away?
When you say disable,
I don't know. Fucking short circuit him.
You
Throw him
wanna
in the
turn him
fire.
off?
Pull a wire out.
Okay.
Wait.
What exactly do you intend to do? Like
Oh,
physical action. What do you intend to do?
Does Wazzy have any exposed wires or anything like that?
No. The only thing that you would know is the hatchet in the back of his head.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Did Mechlin quit?
No.
He just can't make it today. That's all.
Oh, okay. Because the way...
I'm not decommissioning.
Like the way the Twitter was putting it was just like, oh yeah, he's not playing anymore. Take his stuff.
Can I just
I
kill
got
Macklin while
less-
he's alive? No, I'm kidding.
I got less take his stuff and more let's dispose of the body.
I saw her run off, and I'll kind of like skulk behind and appear behind her and just be like, what do you think you're doing?
Just having some fun.
You didn't invite me.
Oh, would you like to join me?
Well, what's the plan here?
Well, I was thinking of pulling him apart, but maybe that's a little too mean. Perhaps we could just draw some things on him.
I mean, I could freeze some of his circuitry.
What?
I notice?
I was gonna say, you see Wozzy's head turn around.
Oh shit! Right, he's alive.
I was gonna like, you know that I have, like, you know that I can actually remain conscious while resting, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, good. Dragon's here. He says hi, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Where is he joining, or is he still have lunch plans?
He's got a date.
No, it's not that.
Daddy with a date.
Sure date.
Highly of women. They're like a little harem.
Sounds like your dream come true.
Oh, it sounds like very awkward.
Alright, well, you're interrupting D&D. So get out of here. Fuck you.
Tell him I sent him a very stern Snapchat.
Alright. Sorry for that. Let's continue.
But yes, Wozzy can fucking see and hear you, you idiots.
I could freeze some of his circuitry, I say louder.
When you say it louder, can I roll to see if I hear it?
Sure.
I forget. Do we roll digital or physical here?
What have you done?
Either or. I trust you guys, but if you want to use the sheet, then that's fine too.
I love a realistic roll. I got a 6. Nope, 13.
13 makes it.
Farah takes a knee and gives Lily the opportunity to get off.
Lily huffs off.
And then Farah comes
Flies
around.
into the sky.
Yeah.
With
I was
Mercy
gonna
in
say
tow.
And then Lily goes over here and flips this rock.
Alright, secondly, roll me an athletics check. Sadly, that's not enough for this one. That's almost as big as you. This one, you managed the other one because you rolled really well, but this one remains unflipped.
So, Nishira's gonna...
Can I...
Oh, sorry, you go.
Can I make a perception check to see if I notice Farah walking up as we're talking about decommissioning?
No, you could very clearly see her walking up. It's like
huge.
she's taller than the tents.
Have you come to join us?
No, are you going to harm Wazzy?
Of course not. Just
I mean,
just a little harmless fun.
You see him like, okay. Just remember, Pitter, you walked back to camp with Wazzy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And okay, so like he's now like.
I say even louder. I could freeze some of his circuitry.
I'm afraid the play.
He's now sitting back to the rock, hands on top of the hatchet on his head.
Nishira's gonna say the play will have to wait. I suppose I should report our findings to Kist.
What findings are those exactly?
Come and join me for this report. You'll find out.
Fine.
So this is Kist over here, right? I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Yep. Cool.
But Farah.
Farah crouches down by Wazzy and says, "Did they harm you?"
Okay, I'm not going to be voice acting Wazzy.
Totally fair. Yeah.
He's going to be basically just like, no, they didn't hurt me. I'm just, I don't know what came over them, and they don't know that I can do this. And then and he just shows how like he seems to basically just plop unconscious, but at the same time you see like this little like glow in the back of his eye.
Like a pulse light, yeah.
Yeah.
She stands back up and she says, "Well, if they give you a hard time, let me know."
Oh yeah, don't worry, I will.
And then she'll go over and join them, I guess.
And so you remember this guy, right, Farah?
Very vaguely, from last session.
Yeah. He was the dude that the party took with them.
Yeah.
And so he's basically just there sitting on a rock, just basically just hunched forward, looking at you, Nashira.
Okay. Well, Nashira's gonna, evening, good dwarf. I bear
You
news.
really know how to keep it quiet at night, don't you?
Well,
It's too early to be sleeping at this point.
it is as my friend here says. But
It's 2 hours past sundown.
I do bear.
And your point.
I do bear news about our little adventure. If you'd like to hear it.
I was gonna say, he looks up at Farah. Get a good stretch of the legs, lass.
Yes. And I feel less foggy as well.
Oh, good to hear. So what'd you find?
We did find the Samargol. Sorry, Samargol, right?
Yeah.
We found the library.
Yes, the library.
Quite different than how I remember.
Yes, it is in ruins. Some creatures have made it their home. And one creature in particular, and Nashira did pass the check on this, I believe. She knows that he used to be a wizard, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would she know what that's like called? Like what this sort of?
You would know it's called a Nothic.
Oh, what? Sorry.
A Nothic.
Nothic.
Think-
That's a fun
Think
word.
how to be Gothic, but how to be Nothic.
Yeah. One creature in particular. It was a Nothic. Friendly. Up until he wasn't.
Friendly until he wasn't, or friendly until you chucked a firebolt at him?
No, we only
Oh,
talked.
you know our little friend so well.
I assure you, I did no such thing.
Nashira, roll a deception check.
Can I give her the help action?
Sure.
So that's a
Nashira,
D4
roll a
on
deception
top, right?
check with advantage.
Oh, advantage. Okay, sorry. Roll advantage, deception, boom. How'd I do? 15.
15. Alright, give me a moment here.
Nail cutters. My big toenails big.
Alright, Lily, which
What?
one was that?
What I said?
No.
This one, these two here?
The little one.
Like, just the little one or the little ones?
I mean, I could do both.
Alright, just give me a moment here. Just need to get that, and this, and get that. Okay, so they are now over here.
Good job, Lily.
You fucking huck that shit.
I'm terraforming.
Next is just gonna fuck up the cobblestone generator. Let's see.
I'd support her in that.
There we go. There's dirt there now. Alright. So, some unfortunate news, Nashira. You positive tested for Bovid, and
Fuck.
yeah, he saw right through it.
With a 15, wow, he's
Yeah,
keen,
he
keen
rolled
eye.
good. I was gonna say, he rolled
The
good.
funny thing is, she didn't actually chuck a firebolt at the thing.
Yes, you did.
Did she? No,
Yes.
I swear she didn't.
It was like while he was running into the doorway, you chucked a firebolt at him. That's what made him run away in the first place.
No, she missed. He started running away from
Yes, and then you threw one at him
while he was
and
running away.
just so
But she missed. He
happened to
stepped in
miss.
front as well. That was the thing.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah,
she might have chucked a fireball at him. But to be fair,
might-
to be fair, she didn't aggressively chuck a firebolt. I mean, firebolts are many with Nashira. Anyway, that aside.
One here is neither here nor there.
Yeah, that aside, she was going to continue and she's going to be like, and also, the library itself seems to be protected by some magical field. Swept me right off my feet. When I tried to enter. Some disturbing necrotic energy, I'd say.
Well, Peter, you would know that that's just something that Nothics can do.
Oh, wasn't it coming from the door itself?
No, that was coming from the Nothic.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, then.
He fucking glared at you.
Oh, okay. Well, then Nishira to omit that part,
Fair
I
enough.
guess. She
Sorry
doesn't
about
know.
that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assumed it was coming from the library. Oh, that's cool though. That's good to know.
That's coming from the Norfolk, yeah.
Excellent.
But yeah. So, at that point, he's still just hunched over, just like looking up at you. Well, like they're just looking between you, Mishira, and Farah. You all plan on going back there, or?
Of course. Farah needs to learn what happened to her dear city. Now I have my own desires.
Fair enough.
Farah gives like a grim nod.
Of course, we won't let it get in the way of building the road. But if we do have some free time...
The bridge is going to take a little while. I think we're about... We've got the foundations in now, actually. So now it just comes to building the thing on top of it. Should be done within... I'll say within about 3 days.
Oh, I suppose that gives us plenty of free time to investigate more, don't you think, Farah?
Yeah, that is plenty of time.
And I don't imagine you're doing anything, Nutliar.
I mean, you left me here the other day, so what else could I possibly be doing?
I was told you had an important job.
Yeah, we did come back to camp, and you didn't seem to offer to come. Farah looks at you and is literally looking down at you.
It's the first that I've heard.
Well, this time you'll get to join us. All
Very
are welcome.
well.
Alrighty. So with that out of the way, long rests abound, etc.
Excellent,
Health
excellent.
back, spell slots back, all the good stuff.
And it's half your hit die, right?
But I
hit
didn't
die-
expend
Oh,
anything.
shush you. This is
I
the
expend
other two.
everything.
Yeah, I used all my lay on hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you used all your lay on hands, all your spell slots, and also, man, boy oh boy, did you need those fucking smites.
My God, really?
Yeah. So, Farah does not have a bedroll.
True.
Anyone able to help with that one?
Bedroll might be a little smaller.
I was gonna say, yours might be a bit small.
To be fair, I don't think Nishira has a bedroll.
Neither does Nutliar.
Yeah, Nishira doesn't have one either.
Well, sleeping by the fire.
Yeah.
Farah has a blanket.
Oh, you actually have a blanket?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, you can just sit by the fire and just lay it over yourself.
I don't even think
There we
Nishira has a blanket. She doesn't. She's got nothing. She has a book. She can sleep with a book.
Just your book is a pillow.
Yeah.
So today we will not take care of literature. So after the long rest, everyone's all, up in the morning. Farah. The dwarf comes up to you. He's basically saying, right, quick question. About how far away was that ruin from here, roughly?
How far
It was
was
two,
it?
2 hexes, which is
2 hexes, so that's
which
12
is
miles?
12, yeah, 12 out.
About anywhere from 10 to 15 miles away or so.
All right. If you're gonna be going there for an extended period of time, maybe take yourself some camping gear.
Oh, I just kind of have this blanket.
Don't worry, I got you, lass. I got you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, he basically retreats behind a few of the tents and pulls out a pack. So how many of you guys? How many of you lot are actually going?
I believe this time it would probably be 4 of us,
Alrighty.
maybe 5. I'm not too sure.
Alright. When you got them all together, come see me. I'll make sure you got something.
Will do. And thank you. I won't forget this. I appreciate the kindness.
Oh, it's just me. Don't worry about it.
I'll pay it forward then.
You don't need to pay anything. I'm
No, it's
paying
a-
you to do this shit.
Do you not say that anymore? Is that an old one? Do you not
No,
say
pay
that?
it forward's a thing we see nowadays, but
I gotcha.
Look.
Thank you.
when you get back, I'm gonna tell you all about what's happening here.
Yes, please do.
I can even take you back to Talamir at some point if you want me to. That's the main settlement we got.
I'd love to see it. But if we need help building the road and it's between the two, I'll gladly continue to help.
Yes, I suppose you haven't met... Well, I suppose even you haven't met Nisi Nutlire. He's quite delightful. Any trinkets?
Who is this?
Easy, the shop owner back in the main settlement of Talamir.
No, I haven't gotten to meet her yet.
We'll have to put that on the agenda at some point. Nevertheless...
That's gonna be a fun episode.
the episode we get session we get some magic items.
Yeah, and also Taylor. Yeah.
Nishira's gonna go over to Lily and say, "Would you like to come along for our adventure today?"
About freaking time! She gets up, rolls her bedroll over.
Flips a rock.
It's like it just turns out that all the rocks she's been rolling, she rolled under her bedroll.
I just roll it up and throw it against these rocks.
I was gonna say like a fucking Carney just has like a fucking stone darky or something.
Well, I believe this will do just fine. I need to get away from the Tin Man, so let's not bring him along today.
We're not taking him this time.
Yes.
Thank God.
Some time away would be very, very welcome.
It's okay, I have someone else to ride on now.
Oh, you're riding people, are you? Aren't you a little young for that?
No?
And as for our friend
I'm
Thorin,
20-something.
I can't tell him apart from the rest of the dwarves, and we should not spare time to find him.
Alright,
Let's
so-
just...
so what, there's gonna be 40
That makes sense to me.
Lily looks at Farah and is like, up.
Yeah, Farah came over and came over to offer you her hand, and like swings you up onto her back again.
Fucking Bab.
To battle!
Yeah. And so all right, so you got 40 you going? Yeah, take this. He offers Farah a backpack containing 4 bedrolls.
Nice.
Is this the same backpack that he offered before, or a different backpack?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
I was
he was basically saying like, hey, once you know how many you got, then
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 bedrolls. You got stuff to sleep in.
We can
Okay.
sleep now.
You can sleep.
Farah gives kind of like a cool guy salute and says, "Thanks, Kist."
Cool guy.
Cool guy salute.
What is a
The one
cool
that
guy salute?
cool guys do.
Oh, shit,
Like a two finger. Yeah.
Wait, oh what? Oh what?
Like a 2 finger, like to the eyebrow.
You
and then
Oh!
like,
2
really lazy.
fingers.
Oh yeah, I see it. Excellent. Yeah, I love it.
That's fucking beautiful. All right.
She tosses the backpack onto her back and kind of like grabs both Lily's ankles and the straps of the backpack and is like, "Okay, shall we?"
Yes, let's. And then I guess we're gonna
Just give me one moment.
head off and
Yeah.
library.
Sounds good to me.
Library, I can't read.
Do you go by the if your intelligence is lower than 9, you can't read rules, or?
That's a rule set?
I've never heard
It's
that
like
rule,
a
and it
homebrew
sounds-
thing that
and it sounds
it was-
really fucking dumb.
Yeah, I feel
it
like
was popularized by Critical Role.
I
It's
feel
like
I would-
a popular homebrew rule.
I would say if it was 7 or lower, maybe.
yeah,
What
if
was
it-
this rule? Sorry.
9 or lower intelligence means you can't read.
Yeah,
but again, it's like-
but isn't the assumption that 10's like average?
Yeah.
So like
yeah,
9 would
average
be
in
like
D&D, though.
slightly below average. Like dumb people can read, they just might not be able to read well.
Well, so this was also developed in like what you could call like a true fantasy setting, where it's like generally speaking, the only people that
True,
get
true,
to learn how to read are like nobles and stuff.
Yeah, true. That's
But so it doesn't
Yeah.
translate super well into like a lot of settings, which is why it's not like an official rule or even like a recommended rule or anything like that. It's
I mean, I think it's a cool idea to have like a below this point you can't read unless like there's character reasons why, like roleplay.
yeah, and like
But-
a lot
but
of the
what-
time people just take it as a role play option. Like it's often opted.
Yeah, but
People opt for that.
but where that post is, like, I don't think it should be 9. I think it should be lower than that.
No, yeah, fair. Anyway,
So, heading off.
He can't read was bad wording. Doesn't like to read.
okay, very different.
Fair enough. Alright, so. Party's gone back towards the thing.
So,
So, basically by around, I'll say like 11 a.m., you pass by the cave where you've heard the funny voice, and I'd like you guys to roll perceptions real quick.
Got one.
Got him.
4.
4. Pitta.
21.
Hey, Connie. Aw. Alright, so Pitta, sadly, group
Check
check
failed.
failed. Nathalia was distracting you.
Okay.
I held something above her head and she kept on like trying to like swat at it.
Stop! What are you doing?
You could very clearly see what she was doing, but you knew like down to like the fucking millimeter how far apart her like shirt buttons were apparently, but like yeah, it was just distracting for you.
She was very
And so-
perceptive, but about the wrong things.
And so we continue back to where we were before. Bang. All right. If the map wants to load, coming soon to thing near you. Bang.
My map loaded.
I know.
Mine's loading still, but
God.
no,
Imagine.
Australian internet.
Yeah.
No, mine's taking its time too.
So just to oh, one second, I did a stupid. There we go. All right, so to set the scene,
Can't
Ishira,
see.
you guys have been here.
Oh, there I am.
As for Nathalia and Lily, this is your first time coming in. So basically, coming to this point, the river actually flowed underground for a short while. On the other side of the mound, it came back out, and nearby, there was a small hole that you could actually crawl through, which eventually opened up. You'd stand up, and it led down to here. You can see the ruins of worked brick, somehow holding the test of time. But other than that, it's completely empty, almost completely quiet, except for the sound of flowing water.
Welcome to a library from years past.
This isn't like any library I've been in.
Do tread carefully. There were slimes here last time.
Yes, monsters have made it their home.
Lily yells, "Echo!"
You do not get much of an echo. It's more of a reverb.
The entrance is up this way.
Wait, I want to pick this torch up.
I was gonna say, so Lily, I imagine that you're lighting a torch because, yeah.
You can see it all the way in the distance.
Why can't I get it?
Should be able to.
Screw it, I'm just gonna be the torch for a little bit.
What do you need to move your character? Move your mouse, like drag the box.
Yeah, and then drag a box over the both of you.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Victory.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
I can see. I can fight.
I can win!
I love it.
So Nishira's just gonna, brazenly go on ahead, not giving much regard to whether there's monsters or not. She's gonna leap across to here, leap across again.
Give me a moment here.
Do you want us to make those checks again?
I did.
Checks. Oh, to jump across.
Did we make checks to jump across? Couldn't we just do
No,
that?
didn't.
No,
you. Jump across.
You misty stepped.
I
remember
swear I Misty Step purely for RP, and that it was an easy jump. I was just... Nishira's dumb.
Nishira is smart but dumb.
Yeah.
She's intelligent but not wise, or wise but not intelligent?
Intelligent but not wise.
Yeah. You like books, but don't you, huh? You don't know how the world works, but you do like them books.
Yeah. And so, as you were making your way in this way, Nathalia and Lily, you guys would hear some giggling across the room.
Giggling?
Nishira and Farah, you would remember it quite vividly.
Yes. That's our Nothic friend. He's
yes,
quite
that's the
delightful.
Where are they?
Hiding, I'm
Where is it?
Likely up here, and Farah points toward the door.
Now, there was the threat that something beyond those doors will see us, but we won't see them. Whatever could that mean?
Oh, she remembers.
Would you like the honor of going in first, Lily?
That doesn't sound very, nope.
I'll do it.
Oh, Farah. Would you
That's
ever?
probably for the best.
So kind.
And as she goes up the stairs, she said, "This was once my home. I feel
I
obligated."
spy something hiding.
As the circle slightly disappears. Yeah, Farah goes up toward.
I thought you were saying that in character.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sorry.
Because
I was saying that so you knew that.
No. I was meant to put it there.
Yeah.
Where do I hear the giggling coming from?
Oh, the same place you heard it coming from last time.
Which was up here, right?
Which was behind the stairs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You sure do like that little hidey spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to the balcony right here and look down.
Yeah.
Onto the area.
You very clearly see him. Really quickly, I need you to make me a deception check.
We don't know.
Deception?
We don't know what we're deceiving, but deception checks are coming up. Oh, I crit.
Okay.
Everybody needs
convincing.
to.
Oh no, shit! I also got a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Feels like a waste.
Okay, just give me a moment here.
Was it only Farah that needed to do the deception roll? Or all of us?
All of us, I think.
I mean, it was only Farah that needed to, but I'll just retroactively take Pitters for when she's walking past.
Okay.
Um,
Lily also made one.
Yeah. I'll just give me a moment here.
Yeah, you're good.
God, it feels good to roll dice
Yeah,
again.
yeah. So that's the thing that happened last session as well. I guess your characters wouldn't know this, and even our character, like Nishira, didn't even know she was making a deception check. But last session, when we saw the Nothic, we had to make deception checks. I have no idea why Nishira doesn't even know that she was deceiving him. Oh, it.
Yeah. So, just real quick, in order, this is going to go Farah, then Nathalia, then Pitta. So, Oh, 1 second. Oh. Hey, Pitta.
Yes.
I need you to DM me real quick.
Okay. I like spooky DMs.
Anna's all up in the DMs.
Get your man.
Peter, are you cheating on me?
Hmm.
Peter, how could you?
And lastly, I'll just retroactively do this one for Lily. Okay, and Lily, I'm gonna DM you as well.
How's that sound, Anna?
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Okay. So basically the Nothic, looking up at you, Farah, it recoils a bit, basically stumbles out into the open. Basically starts to just looking between all of you. Oh, welcome back. I see you brought new friends.
Yes, of course. It's good to see you again too.
And you see this thing, it's like it's hunched over, like its front claws are basically like almost touching the floor, like a jockey from Left 4 Dead.
Okay. I hope there's no hard feelings.
What did you do to this poor creature last time?
Only tried to converse. Might have given him a fright.
No. looking up to looking up at Nathalia and then back to Nashira. Oh no, it was a greeting of flickering flames. And you see that it basically just like starts peering just straight into your eyes. Flickering flames saying hello to me, just like they may have said goodbye to someone else.
And Nishira looks a little shocked. She's like, "How? You should not peer into such things, my friend. Oh, you won't be my friend much longer."
And he just it just keeps just like moving around between you guys. Just like really twitchy movements, really like sudden. It's not actually like appearing to be hostile to you in any way. It's just just fucking insane.
Yep.
You're a creepy little fucker, aren't you?
Oh, this just what happens when you look into things you shouldn't. I do.
What did
And also,
what did you look into?
Nathalia, by the way, you see just around the around this thing's head, there was there's just this little oddly shaped little crystal floating over its head. Just like orbiting it in a little like 1 foot radius.
Does only
Is it a sim?
Does only Nathalia see that, or is that everyone?
Oh, no. Like you guys saw it last time.
Okay.
Basically, like it's a little rock that's floating around its head.
Okay.
And like orbiting it, not like just sitting in one place.
Yep.
Was it? Yeah, and Nathalia, in response to your question, it simply just starts pointing to the door. I have a little penchant for secrets. All sorts of old things.
I too enjoy secrets.
If you'd like, I might even be able to help you.
Hell?
Oh, what do you see? Anything magic. I love magical secrets. Anything. Especially glittering, glowing. And then you see like it starts looking up towards the stone floating around its head. Just slowly following it with its beady green eye, just glittering, glowing magical items.
While I was doing this conversation, Ishira's she's peeking her head behind the corner. Does she see anything?
Yeah. There is nothing there.
Okay.
It just likes to sit there.
It just hangs out there. Okay. Alright, she's going to peek her head back around and head back towards the bottom of the staircase. A tour guide, is that what you're offering us?
Oh, no. Well, after a fashion, I can see things that you can't. I'd be very more than happy to tell you what I see if, say, if there was an offering, perhaps.
And what would you like?
Anything magical.
Well,
Surely you've had some swords like yours come across these sorts of things.
what about you help us? And I'll words of terror this. What if you help us and we won't kill you?
Link the feature real quick.
Boop boop boop.
Would the-
I
would the-
want you to.
Would the Almirage horn be considered magical? Like it's a magical creature?
No,
or is
it is not
okay.
magical. Our mirages are not magical creatures.
I just had to check, you know.
I know.
How about this little bag of sand? No, one day I'll find a use for the Almirage
This
horn.
little bag of sand.
This year has nothing, guys. And she conveys as much the way she's
Okay, so just make
holding herself or whatever.
Okay, wisdom save. What is your spell save DC?
13.
Sadly, it has made the save.
That doesn't seem right. What it's. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't know that I tried to frighten it, but
I know it doesn't know. Well, you try as you might. Bye-bye. And it starts to dash past the both of you. And tries to burst in through the door.
Can they take opportunity
I would
attacks
like
if
to
they
try
want?
to grab it.
Okay, roll me an athletics check.
Sure thing. Uh, 17.
17. Okay. Right. I'll say you grabbed it around here.
Okay.
All right.
Farrah just like reaches out and snatches its arm and says, "We would appreciate it if you helped us get into the room."
Real quick, just make me a deception check.
Another one.
Yes, just another one.
Okay, I swear to God, it's another nat 20.
Got him. What's the combined modifier that you have for a deception check?
I have a +3 to deception.
23.
Okay, I'm just gonna get you to DM me real quick on this one.
Sure.
Crits don't keep friends.
Door.
No, that's how you make friends.
I think we're using up all
That's
our
how you weed
good
out
luck.
the other people. I know, really. I'm like, this is gonna stop.
Yeah.
I know it is.
And then Shira's gonna go over by Lily and lean down at her and be like, I don't suppose you have anything magical.
That one doesn't talk much, does she?
A little timid.
I mean, I'd be terrified of you, I know that.
Why, thank you.
Not a compliment. You're
Nevertheless.
fucking insane.
Oh, you're making me blush.
If you must take it as a compliment.
Oh, but I must.
Ugh.
You're a little scary yourself.
I don't mean to be. I just know what I want, and I know how to persuade my way into it.
Well, that's a good quality.
So Farah, while you've got this thing, basically held tight, got its wrist held tight, it looks straight up at you, and basically the whole eyes of the windows to the soul thing.
Yeah.
You feel it do a bit of breaking and entering.
Yeah. Farah, her face changes to one of whereas it was apathetic before, it becomes one of like alarm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, such a strong hold. Ooh. Oh,
Well, he probably likes that.
And Farah's eyes are still locked with the Nothics, and her grip tightens.
Making up for a weak mind, are you?
I think it called you stupid.
And through gritted teeth, she says, "That's not what he's saying."
Are you sure?
Oh, it'd be
pretty sure.
It would be a shame if that strength was, say, put to use in a way you didn't want it to.
Farah lets go of the Nothic.
And it immediately scrambles through the door.
Farah's seething.
Why'd you let it go?
I pat her on the back. We all can't be the hero, can we?
Farah steps away from you.
You'll have your day, I'm sure, Farah.
Farah looks at Nashira and says, "I'll explain later."
Okay. Well,
and then she looks at Natlaya and immediately looks away. Not out of shame, but out of disgust.
Can't even hold
Sorry,
my eyes.
my roommate busted in my door. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, a little bit actually. So Connie, when did you have to step away?
Around the time Farah grabbed him.
Okay. It basically looked. It stared into her eyes for a bit and then said, "Oh hey, what's such a strong grip, making up for a weak mind? Sure would be a shame if that was turned against someone else." And then she let it go, and he scrambled in.
She had a visceral reaction to it.
Oh.
In the words of one Arnis, a visceral reaction of discontent.
And when Natlaya says you can't even hold eye contact or whatever, Farah looks back at her with quite a fiery, and just stares her dead in the eyes until
I lock eyes and I do not blink.
Staring contest.
She doesn't either.
Oh yes.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Woo!
Unless it lasts for I don't know, more than 30 seconds, Farah would be like, I did this. What are we? What is this? This is just a pissing contest now. And she's like, look away.
Nishira's
Thought you were gonna kiss me if we were being honest.
Nishira's gonna shrug and say, "Well, should we give chase to our Nothic friend and see what lies inside the library?
Might as well, considering Farah couldn't hold on.
Perhaps there's something good to read."
Lily decides to stay out here because I think creeps her out.
Understandable.
And she plops right here on the kicks her legs off the edge and flicks them back and forth.
You deal.
Slash sit.
You deal with Nashira on a daily basis, yet this thing creeps you out. You have witnessed this woman, gestures at Nashira, eat bugs from under the rocks you turn. But the one-eyeballed creature is where you draw the fucking line?
Do you find eating bugs to be that disturbing?
Well, that is.
It's the way she does
A
it.
180.
Oh, well, okay.
Well,
I don't.
Lily.
Lily says, I don't know what it is, but everything about that thing freaks me out.
You're not going to abandon your friends, are you?
Can I just,
No,
like,
I'm just
fireman-
going to wait
can I-
here.
Can I walk over and, like, fireman carry her?
If I was going to say, if she is not willing, I would need you to make me an athletics check.
Lily's not willing.
Okay,
Okay.
athletics, let's go.
Okay, so wait, so you can roll. You roll athletics. Lily, you can roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever's higher for you.
Ready, Lily?
Yeah. All right. Let's see what you got.
Seven.
Is it even possible?
Farah, poised to push open the door behind the Nothic, instead comes over and offers her hand to Lily.
I was gonna say, just before you do, just roll me a quick perception check,
Sure.
just for while you were at the door.
Okay.
You,
I'm gonna
Dice-
roll again
dice-
because I'm starting
is
to
worse.
not.
Dice
Oh,
is weighted.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a different die because that's just not fun. To roll that many nat 20s.
The humility.
19.
Fair enough.
respectable. Are you sure that one's not weighted as well?
Can we just save that moment? Like, oh, it's not fun to roll so many 20s. Roll again.
19.
Hey, it's not a 20.
I mean, yeah.
Reminds me of that
Yeah.
one match where I got literally like 3 20s that day.
So I'm actually kind of remembering now. I think I've had these die, the die that I just rolled a bunch of nat 20s on. I've had that die for a really long time, and I think
The
in the
time
past I've
investment's
rolled
paying off.
for what's that?
The time investment's paying off.
No, I think it actually might just be a bad die. Like I think that it might have like a bubble or something in it because I do kind of remember rolling 4 nat 20s in a row.
I mean,
with it.
isn't that a good die at that point?
No. I don't. I mean, I don't
Okay,
think so.
It's a good die, not necessarily a fair die.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't find it good though. Like I that's a boring story.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do like.
Like
some
I don't.
bad
I'm
rolls
not.
here
I'm
and
not here
there.
for that. Yeah. Like Yeah. That's why I have like. That's why I'm not gonna like increase my stats to be like in Asil's campaign. He was
What-
like, you can
what was-
like bump your stats if you want to.
Yeah. What was the check again?
'cause I
Sorry,
rolled
what
really
was
low.
it?
It was a
Perception.
check
Perception.
but this is just for Farah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I do that. Sorry, I was just double checking.
What was the total result?
19.
19.
Okay, so just by the way, when I do ask for the for like a skill check or something like that, you don't need to declare the natural number, just what the modified result is, really.
Yeah, that's why I said 19.
I know, I'm just making sure.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll probably never just give you a raw
I
roll
know. But
unless
like,
it's an nat 20.
I've had people do it before, but anyway,
Weird.
you hear the sound of water splashing.
Like as if like a waterfall, or as if
No,
someone
as
walking
in-
through water.
As if something like splashed into a pool.
Okay. Yeah, she'll like file that away, and then she'll like roll her eyes, and then come over and offer her hand with a smile to Lily.
I'm staying here.
Will it help if I tell you I'll protect you?
A little bit, but I'm staying here.
She
Will it
glances
help
down
you
at
if
her.
I tell you I'll protect you.
A little less, but I'm staying here.
Will it?
Farah, by the way, does have a shield with her, and she does kind of like roll it on her wrist a little bit as she says that. I can't make you if you don't want to, but I'd be happy to have an extra hand in there.
Can I pull out my lute and start playing like a calming tune?
I mean, there's nothing stopping you.
I do it. And then I just like sing lightly to Lily to try to like coax her to come with
is this
us.
gonna be soothing or disturbing? Roll me a performance.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
So 25.
okay. Soothing.
Okay, well it doesn't. Okay, it sounds pleasing to the ear. Very
Fine, but if
Basically,
anything weird happens, I'm leaving.
But don't worry. We won't stay if things get weird.
Describe weird.
Somehow, I don't feel like you're telling the truth.
We've dealt with giant snakes and all sorts of monsters. I'm sure we'll be right.
Did you see that way the thing skittered towards that door? It was creepy as hell.
I thought it was
Like
delightful.
watching Wazzy.
Oh no. Wazzy's
Farah
much
turns
worse.
to Natlaya and says, "What is your beef with him?"
He's just annoying.
But he's a good person.
Well, he's
Doesn't
not really
matter
a
to me.
person. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't count.
let's examine the ethics of this. He's a
And
machine.
you were calling me racist.
Well, he doesn't have a soul, as far as I
here
am
we go.
aware.
I don't judge him by the color of his robotic pieces. I judge him by how much pain he brings my brain when he speaks. I might as well be taking psychic damage.
He's a
He's a
tool.
compassionate being.
He's a tool. And his uses are here and there. Though I must admit he has been handy in combat.
Nashir, you were there when he aided me getting out of the pit that you found me in.
Nishira lets out a sigh. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I have been too harsh to him. Perhaps he does have a soul. Is it possible for machines to love?
And Farah, like, if this were an anime, you'd see, like, the ... above her head.
Nishira's continuing her stupid rant.
just like a temple bell in the background, like boom.
Yeah, and like the ... above her head, and she's like, I don't know. I know a fair amount about souls. I don't know anything about machines.
Perhaps this is
But what I
something
do
to
know
ponder
is
later.
Yes.
In all
What I do know is that
honesty,
Wazzy took the time to take care of me, and I will do my due diligence in returning that favor.
Well,
that's fine. But I can't trust a person who needs to be trusted by everybody.
Are you talking of me or of Wazzy?
Of Wazzy.
yes, this
That's
stranger who we
his
just met and was introduced
His
to us.
soul,
Disembodied voice is more
sole
trustworthy.
goal. His sole goal since he has joined our party has been to make sure everybody is his friend. That is not trustworthy in my eyes. Friendship is earned, not given.
Well, to be frank,
He's earned mine.
to be frank,
And that's
I'm only
fine,
here
to-
for the pay. I don't need to be your
I
friends.
fucking love this party, man.
Though I do enjoy your company.
As Lily takes her hand, she slings her up onto her shoulders and then starts walking toward the door as they continue to have the conversation.
So I think
Fucking
can I open
slick.
the door?
Yeah, the door's unlocked.
Okay, cool.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yes.
As will ever be.
And Farah pushes open the door.
Okay, so the first thing you see is there's no fucking Nothic. Thankfully, for Lily's sanity.
I mean, we were standing here long enough. They probably ran away.
We did not exactly give chase with haste.
We did not give chase with haste.
What's this about being chased?
Not me. Could
So-
be.
Definitely not you.
Words are hard, okay? I'm
You.
retarded.
We know, BB. We
and
know.
then there's you. And then there is also you. And a torch.
And a torch.
Where's the torch at? I can't find me. Oh, there I am.
There you are.
There you are.
Alright. So, opening the door. So, Farah, you've been in this building before. You remember that the place you were outside before was basically the roof level, and outside was a bridge. This was not the ground level, and you see that directly in front of you, that's flooded, completely and utterly flooded.
Like this, like rectangle here, or
Where
okay.
Nashira is now,
Up here.
that there, like this here, was basically a net to stop people.
Where does it? Oh, I see it.
Pick
I
it up
see it.
back here.
Yeah, I see it. So, yeah. So that's.
So this here was basically a net to catch people if they somehow fell over the railing.
Suicide jumpers.
Yeah. But now that net is basically at the surface of the water. All the stories beneath it.
So, do we see a hole in the net, like somewhere for something to have jumped through? Like, is it, or is it?
No.
Okay.
No. Also, like it's also fucking dark. But you would know that Pharaoh would know that that. Thanks. Beautiful.
Waiter.
Ladder.
Waiter.
Whoever drew that, you have beautiful handwriting.
Thank you.
So, nice. So it's fucking. What is this? All
That
right.
is also beautiful.
So yes, Farah, you would know that the lower levels was where the main library was, and all the books that were there are now, well, completely and utterly submerged.
So we're like on a balcony, and
You're on a
getting to the
mezzanine
books
level, yes.
is sure, yeah, and getting to the books is basically out of the question.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so the books are all gone then. Or I guess Nashira doesn't know this.
Well, Nashira doesn't know that.
Yeah,
But on the floor that you're on, you can see various art objects, basically dotting the side of the mezzanine, and no sign of the Nothic. No sign of anything, actually.
Okay.
It seems completely barren, with the exception of the sounds of distant footsteps.
Farah's gonna kind of like walk with her hand, kind of like lightly dragging the railing up around this way, as she just kind of like, it's like a walk down memory lane kind of deal.
Yeah. So, just real quick, Natlaya, Pitta. You see this down here?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see through that. It is a patch of inky darkness.
Okay. Is it like natural, or is it this darkness that's just there?
It is a patch of inky darkness that even with your sight you cannot see through.
Okay. But not natural. Nashira's gonna look, she looks at that curiously, and then she's gonna turn towards the party and, remind them again. Our Nothic friend did say that there were things that could see us, but we could not see them. And she indicates over towards that.
Real quick,
My torch!
who deleted the torch?
I did, trying to get rid of my line.
Right.
Alright.
So basically, Pitta, as you say that, I know that this is going to sound really weird, but basically, there's a much easier way to say this.
Mhm.
You hear the sounds of bare feet on stone.
Okay.
Slowly approaching.
And so is the darkness itself moving, or am I hearing this from... Is it coming from that direction, for that matter? Like, sort of, where is it coming from?
Can we tell what direction?
You can tell that it is coming from. Let's see, ruler out. Where's the ruler? Where's the ruler? There it is. Coming from this direction.
I don't see.
Where
Oh,
can you
am I
ping
on
in
the
the
GM
area that
layer?
we're at?
Yeah. This direction.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's coming from over there. Does it sound like it's on the stone though, so it's be more around. But it is around towards
Wow.
darkness.
But yeah. What Carney said.
And say it's the
In it.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone's hearing this though. It's not just Nishiro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you can hear. You can basically just hear footsteps.
Okay, well Nishiro's gonna say, "Oh, hello there. We don't mean to disturb."
You see the patch of inky darkness, but you see the sound is not coming from it. Yet the footsteps are still approaching you.
Nishiro's gonna turn her head towards Nutlier and say, "What do you think, friend or foe?"
Doesn't matter at this juncture.
Well, it might. We're in an unknown space, an ancient ruin from a time gone, a whole civilization destroyed. Who knows what lies within?
Continuing to approach.
Well, our guide is walking in the other direction, so either we wait here for the approaching footsteps, or we follow her.
Yeah.
The Farah turns around and says, "I don't know if I'd really call myself a guide. I don't know what we're here to find, and so I can't really guide us."
But you know,
What do you?
guide is a loose term when it comes to things like this.
And what do you?
At least you should know the lay of the area.
What do you think of this invisible thing, you time traveler?
Well, there are many things here that weren't here when I was here. And that means that I'm not really sure.
And while we've had this conversation, we're now dead because we've all been stabbed.
It's funny you should say that.
Okay. Never mind.
Fair.
Okay, Harry Potter. All right. Okay.
It's just a whimsical soundtrack. It's the same one I used last Monday.
Oh.
Yes.
No kidding, it's the same one.
What was that?
There's this like this fucking like YouTube channel that fucking pops up. Anyway.
Get the fucking gutter soundscape from Dark Souls 2. I don't fucking know.
Sea shanties.
No, it's not gonna work here. But basically, Farah, as you guys are talking, you see in the water what looks to be a
Becklin.
Hello.
I just came back and I got a message saying that he's not a.
I did not hear any of that.
Nope, no idea.
I sent him a DM with what you said, not liar.
Oh.
He's not really a person.
Oh.
Wozzy's asleep right now, but
Yes, he is.
afterward. And I gotta get back to what I was doing.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You see a long-fingered hand in the reflection of the water. Raising itself up.
Can I like triangulate where that is? Like I want to look where that would be in the.
Yes, there is nothing there.
Where is it? Like, will you ping? I don't know if you're doing it on the GM layer. Oh, right there. Okay. Farah like charges over there, I guess, and positions herself between Natlaya and the hand.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's my rendition of a hand.
It's a really good hand.
It's a really good hand, but it's not where the hand actually. I mean, I guess.
Oh shit! I lost it. There is it right there.
Basically. So so the actual so any particular action you're taking when you're there?
She puts her shield up.
Dodge action?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh fuck! Why did I close the sheet? I feel like an idiot.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like accidentally reload the page sometimes too, and then I lose everything, and I get so fucking.
Lily
mad.
hops off her back right here.
All right, fair enough. Okay.
I was gonna offer to fastball special you at some point.
Oh.
Because you're so small.
Nashira's taken a rod.
This has happened before.
Nashira's got a rod and
yeah.
arm as well. She's at the ready. She looks
Okay,
so, fairly casual.
Real quick, do you?
My loot.
I imagine a 22 hits.
22 would hit me, yeah. I will use my reaction to shield block and give it disadvantage.
Oh no, I mean, isn't that only if it's targeting someone else within 5 feet of you?
No, I'm pretty sure I can do it for myself.
What was
let me double check
did you?
for you.
What was the fighting style? Protection?
Yeah.
Yeah, target other than you within 5 feet.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't
Right.
do that.
But either
That'll
way,
hit.
you had the dodge action anyway.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So basically, you feel the thing come down on you and swipe you. You take 6 slashing damage, and at this point, I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Can do that. Be slick my token.
Let's see now. Why does the torch have initiative?
I guess I selected it, not me.
Okay.
It's a good torch.
Lily is a torch.
Alright, so just gonna.
You didn't click your token though when you did it.
I know it's all good. Don't worry. Lily is gonna get herself an 18.
This music is ominous. Ooh.
That's good because it's meant to be.
Hey, literally just put the whimsical soundtrack on, okay?
No, it's good. It's good. Perfect.
We're criticizing you at every moment, so, you know.
I mean, it's
Watch
just
your step.
payback for in character. That's all. Okay, so first things first. Not lie.
Yes. Can I see the hand from where I am?
No, you cannot.
It was just a reflection of the hand in the water, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was attached to a body, right?
Well, I mean, all they saw was the hand, but yes.
Okay.
The so basically, like as it came down, you get like the scraping of something on metal, and all of a sudden, yes, she's gotten slashed.
But like we can't see
So we can't
anything.
see this thing.
Yeah,
We
it's-
could only see the reflection in the water because it was over the water.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Can I attempt to like freeze 5 cubic feet of water?
As in, like, just this part here.
Yeah, because is this where we saw the reflection of the hand?
Mm-hmm.
Or is the hand like standing on the ceiling over here, and that's why
Uh,
we see it in the reflection?
We think it's
Can I make, like, a
here.
perception check?
I mean, for one, like, not lied, you didn't actually see the hand. You were facing.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just gonna like step closer to Nashira and be like, "Ugh, what is her problem?
We
And I'll take the dodge action.
do think it's here though. About like this is above game, I
Then-
guess, because it hit.
Yeah, but if my character doesn't know.
Yeah. No. I was just saying that above game, just so we're on the same page.
Can I just hold my turn until after
No worries.
Farah?
What are you gonna hold your action to do?
Let's see. I'll hold my action to bane a target that attacks Farah.
No worries. Okay, so Lily.
Lily asks Farah if they're okay, and then I can do medicine, right? That's a thing.
Medicine is something to stabilize someone that's dying.
Oh.
Not, I was gonna say, not something you'd be able to just restore hit points with.
Lily just checks up on her. That's it.
Fair enough. Just so you know, combat banter is also a free action. It doesn't have to be your turn to say things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask. I was like,
gonna say, if you wanted
can I
to
say
say
that?
something, you can go ahead and say it.
yeah.
But
Farah gives a nod, but doesn't respond. Her eyes are transfixed on where she expects the hand to be.
Which you don't see anything but the wall behind it.
Yeah. But she's basically just like, you know that, like, when you're, like, looking in a crowd for a person, you kind of just, like, zone out and, like, do your best to take in as much information as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically that.
Yeah. Alright. So, was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn, Lily?
No. That's it.
Okay. Righty, Nashira.
Nashira's gonna say, well, I guess it's a foe then. And she's gonna loose a firebolt, I assume with disadvantages. How this will be done.
Yes,
in the
disadvantage.
direction towards where the slashing came from, where she suspects it to be.
Yes. Righty, go for it.
Firebolt it is. 11.
And the 5-volt does not hit, sadly.
Yeah.
It basically, it just slaps against the wall behind it.
And then otherwise, she's not gonna. Nah, she's gonna stay where she is.
I was going to say, yes, today I'll Misty Step over here.
Yeah. It could happen. Look, you know,
Could happen.
You know?
Farah.
It's more likely than you think.
Yeah. Yes, Farah. Your turn.
I'm gonna ready my action to attack as soon as the hand makes itself known. And by that I mean as soon as it makes contact with my body.
Okay, fair enough.
And so in that situation I will be attacking the spot where okay.
I get it, don't worry.
I'm trying to phrase this in a way where I will be able to attack without disadvantage.
I understand, don't worry. And honestly, I'm gonna give it to you this once.
Sweet.
Alright, so at which point, Farah?
Yes.
I believe a 21 hits.
Yes.
So now, after the first one, you saw where it was before, and you're able to and you were basically able to prepare yourself for what angle it was going to be taking. Basically, got your shield just in place, and still managed to get a little bit into you.
Yeah.
But this time around, you don't see the hand. You don't know where it's coming from. All of a sudden, right in the gut.
Okay.
You take 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 9 necrotic damage.
Dang, okay.
God.
And so
would
Nashira?
I,
Sorry.
with that attack, would my bane have gone off?
Yes, your bane can go off.
Okay, so it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Well, lucky you. So it rolled a -1 on its save.
Okay, then roll a d4 on that attack and subtract it.
It goes off after the attack, but yes, everything it does from here on out will have a d4 subtracted. Also, the other side was a nat 20 and it had a 15.
Oof. Okay, so then can I do my attack?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so does a 19 hit?
Ooh, yes.
Sweet. I am gonna put a spicy little divine smite on this.
Alrighty, hit me.
Okay, so that is 1d8. And so I'll just roll this in here. It's going to be easier that way. So here is that.
With the
And
divine smite.
then the divine smite. And is it a fiend or undead?
No, it is not.
Bummer. Okay.
Yeah. 14.
So
damage.
she, it hits it for 14, and then she'll bonus action. Ooh. Huh. Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, no bonus action? Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
So, as you bring it down, you see a... If just in case there wasn't enough visual confirmation that something is there, there's a small spatter of blood on the floor, right next to it.
Okay. Yeah. So you see, Farah takes her Morning Star and swings it so that it grazes her stomach, clocking this hand.
Mhm.
And as it connects, you like see the shadow of a hand against it. Well, I guess that's not how light works. Yeah, there's just a bright light.
Basically just like bright light, and then all of a sudden, there's like just good old broke the skin, bit of blood on the floor. So Nathalia, you're up.
Okay, so we basically, because I was able to like see it make contact with her, I can assume it's like right here-ish, yeah?
Pretty much.
What's that for?
That's just a timer for Bane.
Okay. I will go ahead and move next to her, and can I lunge forward with my rapier?
Go for it. Roll me an attack roll at disadvantage.
That is a 12.
A 12 does not hit, sadly. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I will pat Farah and be like, okay, what's going on? And give her bardic inspiration.
Alrighty. You got some bardic.
Oh, thank God. Farah says, there's an invisible hand attacking me. That's about all I know.
Presumably it has a sword. Or something else sharp.
It is very good at damaging, I will say that much.
Well, I've attempted to.
Lily,
hold it off.
confused, just throws her torch over there.
Alrighty. Roll it with if you want to roll that. Roll me a strength-based attack. So just a raw strength with disadvantage.
Okay. Where is disadvantage? I always forget where this thing is.
It's at the top.
Top of the sheet.
There, yeah. And strength.
Okay.
Torch
I mean,
strong.
just a
So a
20
nat
and
20 and a 19.
No
Just
big
casually.
no big deal. All right. So Lily, roll me a d4. Double brackets.
Or just type in /R1d4.
Yeah, that's the long form one. All right. So basically, as you you throw it, and then it impacts as if you hit something in the chest with it, and you see the flames lick up for a while, followed by a curt hiss, and then the torch drops to the floor.
Nothing caught fire or anything like that?
Nothing caught fire.
Okay.
However, it definitely connected.
Okay.
And Nashira. Second verse, same as the first.
Nashira's gonna throw a fireball.
Alrighty, go for it.
12.
12. No.
Damn.
Where were you when the rogue was the better fire mage?
Yeah. I need to get me one of those.
Pharaoh.
Farrah's gonna place a hand on her stomach and heal herself.
Alrighty.
You see her. There's this glow that comes down her forearm and
Little lay
into
on
her
hands.
fingertips. Yeah, creeps into her fingertips, and she draws a line, or it was a claw that hit me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she like traces the like claw marks that are in her gut with her own fingers to make seal up a little bit.
Alright, how much?
You got really quiet all of a sudden. Or is that just me?
Oh no,
No.
I turned down my sensitivity so that you couldn't hear me eating.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just turn you up.
Okay. So. Yeah, not liar.
Yeah.
Just need to know. Why I keep doing this?
My AC is 13.
13. That is a. Okay. That hits, and you take 5 slashing damage.
I'm actually gonna reaction impose disadvantage on that
Okay,
one.
no worries. That makes
Did
it
you also do the Bane?
Okay, one second. That means the lowest it could get is a 15.
Okay.
You take 5 slashing damage and 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Actually, no, it had disadvantage. No, just 5 slashing. My fault. Don't worry,
Okay.
just the 5 slashing. Don't worry about it. All right. And so, like, you knew, like, you were worried. You didn't know what it was before, but well, you definitely felt what she was protecting you from now. And now it is back to you.
Hmm. If I move back, I'll get.
Indy, yeah.
No, I'll cast Armor of Agathis. And that'll be my turn. And yeah. Unless you'll let me make a bonus action strike, but otherwise just Armor of Agathis, and that'll be my turn.
You know?
Armor of Agathis.
Interesting. Okay. Was that a concentration spell?
No.
Okay.
It's just 1 hour.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. So
And it's cast at level 2, so I get 10 temporary hit points.
Okay. Give yourself 10 temp HP. If there's any message that you want to convey to the others, then now's the time to do it.
The thing is in front of me. If you didn't get that already, y'all are dumbasses.
Lily.
All right.
Take my time now.
Lily runs over here
Gonna poke it.
and stabs in the torch direction.
Okay. I believe in you. Roll me an attack with disadvantage. What is fucking with you? Okay. So that hits. And roll damage. You do not get sneak attack on it though. 9 piercing damage. Alright. So, Lily. So, as you drive your knife forward, it lands home. You feel that it impacts something. And you basically just like see blood just like pooling around the hilt of your knife. And then you hear the all too familiar sound of a body slumping over. It sounded like a naked guy.
Lily is just kind of weirded out.
Yeah. But with that, combat is over.
What do you think that was about?
I'm sure
Lily
there
starts
are-
spilling around.
Okay, so Lily, you like after feeling around for a bit, you start to feel skin.
Boobies.
Is the inky
There are no
darkness still there,
boobies.
by the way, Anna?
The inky darkness is still there.
Okay. Should we go investigate that? Seems to be where it came from.
If there's more of that, how are we going to defend ourselves?
I'm afraid I don't have any such talents for dealing with those who are invisible. But perhaps we can learn more about this.
Do I know anything about this?
About that thing, you have never seen anything like that before.
Okay.
You know that you knew that Samargol was a thing for illusions, but that's what the fuck was that thing?
Has Lily reclaimed the torch?
Has Lily reclaimed the torch?
Or is it still on the ground?
No, it's still on the ground.
Okay.
She's just like filling around.
Nashira's gonna pick up the torch as she walks by, and she's gonna throw it over at the inky darkness, like actually aiming at the inky darkness.
Okay, no worries. You throw it over there, and the darkness does not light up.
Does it go into the darkness though, or does it bounce off it, or
It does not bounce off it. No.
so it's disappeared into the darkness? And I can't see the torch
Oh, well,
anymore.
Okay. So but I'm gonna say like the flame is just outside of it, and you cannot see it.
Okay.
As in like it's half in, half out. You cannot see the
half
bottom
that's
end
in.
of the torch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How curious. Is anyone daring enough to go inside for themselves?
Farah wordlessly walks toward it.
Yeah. So
Noble
like cautiously.
sacrifice.
Yeah. So two things. First of all, Lily, as you continue to search the body, you start to figure out the form. Oh, hey, that's leg. That's torso. That must be a shoulder. Okay. Hand. Okay, why is that? Ow! Why is that finger sharp? How is it that sharp? And at the same time, it does not cast a shadow. You just see, and you can only really see where blood is starting to effectively just ooze out of midair.
Lily throws it in the water.
Spleebs.
She's strong enough to drag the
And-
body.
Yep, and from there, what you see, actually, since the net is basically at the surface of the water, you see this kind of weird half reflection. If only I could change the opacity of a token. But
How do I feel like there's a way to do that?
Yeah, I feel like there
I
is a
know,
way.
I feel like there should be a way, and I'm sad that there isn't. Let me just double check to see if there's something there.
I know you can tint it.
Yeah.
Maybe you could grey tint it.
Yeah, I guess I could.
I 100% no tints a thing. I swear I posted he was, but I could be wrong. It definitely feels like it should be.
Yeah. But you see this.
I can't see it under the text. The splash. You bring it. Yeah, there we go.
Google says there's no way.
Hmm?
Almighty
Oh.
Googs.
Like a creepy
Oh.
body with clawed hands. Okay. Does that creature look familiar to Nishiro? Like it was.
That creature does not look familiar at all to you.
I have never seen anything quite like this. I wonder if the invisibility is a property of it itself. I'm curious.
Yes. So the body itself, much like I was describing to Lily, it appears to it actually appears to have a face that just kind of it's one of those things where it's like you look at it and you can kind of tell what that person did. They look like they basically look like a scholar, but with monstrously deformed hands.
Okay. So similar thing where I guess we can sort of assume
What
where
did you draw on Ferris' face?
Whatever it is, it's not showing up for me.
It's devil horns, of green eyes, and a moustache.
Just
Oh,
move
that's
your token and
absolutely
you'll see it.
100% Nick. Yeah. Called it. Farah is going to turn to the rest of the party and say, I don't suppose anybody has any form of healing or medicinal help, do they?
I'm afraid not.
I was like, wait a minute, I have a potion, but I was like, wait, that's the other campaign. I don't have a potion.
This year has nothing. Afraid not.
No, I do not.
All right.
I have a mess kit.
Perhaps leaving Thorin behind wasn't the best idea I've had.
I love how it's like,
What is a mess kit? Mess kit.
A mess kit's basically just like, think of like how to
Fork
prepare
plate.
army rations.
Yeah.
Oh.
A key. There's a key in there.
Don't worry about it. But Farah. Some things that you see on the art objects themselves as you're walking past them. You, like, one thing you distinctly remember is that Samarak was very proud of its illusions, and what you see decorating these are depictions of basically grand spells being cast.
Okay, yeah. And she'd be, like, familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
Does she know what spells they're casting?
Oh, like, mostly like great glamours, things to make large swaths of land appear as something else, terrain, even cities.
Is there anything Nishiro could glean from this? Learn or?
The only thing you can really get from this, Nishiro, is these guys didn't fuck around with magic.
Okay.
They fucked with magic. But as you approach the inky darkness, there is, like, you simply cannot discern anything more from it than when you were further away.
What is this thing? What is this thing?
That is a statue under the water.
Oh, under the water. Okay.
Yeah.
Farah
Statue under the water.
casts a glance back at, well, most pertinently, Natlaya, and reaches a hand out toward the inky blackness.
You feel air.
She touches it.
You touch the air. Congratulations, you moved your hand.
That is how body autonomy works.
Yes,
I feel air. Yes.
you did.
Can I, like, does my hand go through it?
Yes, your hand goes through it.
Oh.
It's like the darkness spell is what I'm getting.
I'll put my head into it.
You put your head into it, and you see nothing. You literally
push her
see
in.
nothing.
Yeah. Do you actually?
No.
Okay.
So what's the verdict?
Farah walks over here.
Poke around, see if it leads anywhere.
I can't really tell. It might be a doorway on the other side.
Well, someone want to go in?
Fine, I will.
I'm sure it's
And I
quite
step
safe.
Okay, so first
Farah-
things first. So just hold up there. Nutalaya,
Yeah,
you see these pedestals?
sure.
You bang your knee on a pedestal.
Okay.
You didn't even have me roll.
You couldn't see anything.
Oh, there's a pedestal right there.
Yeah, like inside here is a pedestal just like the rest of them.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
so,
bang my knee.
oh,
So I yell back to the group. So I think it's just another alcove. This was pointless.
Well, still curious. I wonder what's the cause.
Can I like feel around inside? Does it feel like an alcove, or does
Sure.
it feel like I'm gonna push forward?
no, it
into
feels like
something
it feels
else.
like an alcove. Roll me an investigation check.
Sure, why not? Investigation. That is going to be a 19.
Nice. So, so much like the other ones that contain art objects, this one contains a vase. Though you start to feel around inside, and you get something on your finger, and you basically just like you feel something on it. Like there's something in there.
What does it feel like?
It feels, I'm not sure. It feels like something. Jewelry, maybe.
I like. Did you say jewelry?
Maybe.
I like grab a handful of whatever I'm feeling.
All right. So basically as you fiddle around with it in your fingers, this is a ring.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I slide it
I'm
on.
getting a call. I'll be right back.
No worries.
I slide it on.
You slide it on.
Yeah.
It's a ring.
Yay. Am I pretty now?
Yeah, you're prettier. Definitely prettier.
You-
Not that anybody can see me. Not even I can see me.
I was gonna say, like,
Am I
what-
pretty?
Beauty that none can witness.
Okay. I put a ring on. Cool.
Yeah, you did it. I mean,
Can I feel anything else inside?
I was gonna say, you can only feel that there was the ring in there.
Was it inside the vase?
It was inside the vase, yes.
Perfect.
Vase
I
ring.
step out of the inky blackness and I go, Nashira, check the vases now.
Oh, very well. And she was going to do the same with the Vazia.
Okay, so checking that one inside, there is nothing inside.
Okay, and then she's going to do the same for this one over here.
Once again, you don't find anything.
And she's going to turn back to
Lily.
not lie and be like, that seemed wholly pointless, but...
Well, if you see and I hold up my hand, that's now wearing
Oh,
the
why,
ring.
that's
The
gorgeous.
beauties.
I was gonna say, so you hold up the ring. The ring.
Diamond worth 300 GP.
No, it is not a diamond. In
Worth
fact,
300 GP.
In fact, it is an aquamarine colored gem.
Mm.
Go figure. Very fitting for your demeanor.
Complexion.
Yeah, for your complexion.
For my complexion.
Yeah. I mean, fits the color. The band itself made of gold, from what you can tell, considering that for one, it's not corroded. And sadly, Lily, there is nothing in the other vase.
Heck.
And well, it's a very pretty one. And
The vase or the ring?
I mean both. The
I chucked the vase into the water.
Why would you do this?
Because you said it was just as pretty as the ring, and only the ring can be prettiest.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to wait for Farah to get back first.
Oh god, I did something.
Oh, I'm scared. What'd you do? Underwater serpent.
Pursuit of beauty waits for no woman.
It is quite a lovely ring.
I walk up to Nashira and let her gawk at it.
She does, but she gawks at it. Is the ring just a regular ring, or can she glean anything from
It's
it?
an aquamarine with gold bands.
Yeah, but does it have any magical properties, I
Roll
guess?
Arcana.
Arcana, sorry.
Roll an Arcana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's advantage, but let's roll it.
You can't. I'm gonna say you can't really glean much from that one. If you had, say, I don't know, detect magic, identify, that would help though.
Okay.
What's happening?
Oh, so
I chucked a vase into the water and now something's happening.
I was gonna say. So here's what happened. Nathalia went into the darkness, felt around in the vase, pulled out the ring. Cool little, she stepped out. Oh, hey, it's a cool little aquamarine in a gold band, and
And I'm wearing it.
she's wearing it.
That's
And-
smart. That's a really smart choice.
Yeah, don't worry about it. The thing is that she then saw a vase, and I offhandedly said, oh hey, yeah, wow, it's really pretty. Oh, what is it? The ring or the vase? Oh, they're both equally pretty. She throws the vase into the water.
Define C.
Hmm?
You said she sees the vase, but she couldn't see that vase.
No.
Oh,
This
I
one.
was-
Once she
This
brought
one
it out.
here.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
Wait, give me my torch back!
And so she's thrown the vase into the water.
Okay.
Where it has landed on top of the net. And from both the other side of the room, i.e. over here,
Mm-hmm.
and from the other alcove across the netting, you hear a combination of hissing noises.
Good.
Yanti,
And,
perhaps.
How did
And-
we throw something into the water before? If there's a net.
Oh no!
We dropped the
net
body
is at
in.
the surface of the water.
Yeah, the body was dropped in, and it's like floating on top of the
Yeah.
net. Yes.
Yeah,
Got it.
So this vase is floating on top of the net.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the vase is right here, floating on top of the net.
May I also attempt an Arcana check?
At
So
the vase
Arcana,
or the ring?
the Arcana check is for the ring.
Oh, my bad. I thought that. Okay. All right. Never mind.
No worries.
There's the vase.
And you hear the footsteps of multiple bared feet.
Bad feet.
Bad feet.
We're not getting
Not
far
good
in this
feet.
library, guys.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps we should go.
Perhaps it's at best that I go over here.
And I go here.
And I go here.
We could hide in the
And I
darkness.
go here and leave.
Okay, so is Lily bolting?
Yeah, Lily's leaving.
Alrighty.
Farah, as she runs past her, goes, "No, wait, hang on."
What's that symbol?
Oh, that's your armor of Agathis.
Oh, thank you.
Very
It's
spiky.
very pretty. It's very icy and very
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, yeah,
so-
like
so
this,
I'm
this
just,
entire
like,
time, there's just
billowing
been like this rhyme.
fog.
Yeah, like, there's just been this rhyme, like coating everything, and basically, like you continually hear this, like these footsteps getting closer and closer, closer and closer.
Farah positions herself along the walkway to protect people as they get out.
All right.
Have we?
Are we
Are we
leaving?
leaving? Are we?
You guys don't have to leave, but I'm leaving.
I think we should press on.
I'm down to
We've
press
dealt
on,
with
but I
the
will protect.
auntie. It'll be them. It's more invisible people. Perhaps then we consider leaving.
I'm fully expecting this thing to be invisible, and I would like to make sure that you, and she looks at Lily, get out safely.
I like that you look towards the person who dealt the killing blow, not one of the people
Farah.
who helped soak the damage.
Farah.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. Shit. Roll initiative because I just remembered. Fucking Nutlaya has the dagger of warning.
Yep.
Well,
Yup. Yup. You cannot surprise us today, bitch. You were able to last time, but not
So we're rolling
today.
initiative again.
Yep.
New initiative.
oh boy. I thought mine was bad.
Is Lily on,
so-
or is Lily still here? By the way, did she?
Lily has not left the door yet.
Okay.
Almost has though. So the so basically what you've been hearing was, well, the hurried footsteps towards you.
Okay.
So it's Lily's turn then, or?
Yes, it is Lily's turn.
Lily walks out the door.
You know, that is a wise decision.
Lily.
Can't walk out the door.
If you want, you can just remove your token from the map.
But now I can't see. Can I just be there, just not there?
Yeah.
Can you put me back? Because I don't know where I'm at.
Do you take the torch with you?
The torch
Highlighted everything and delete. Yeah, actually, you could just put the torch there. Just put a torch
Well,
there.
no, you need vision as well. The torch is there.
But if you took the torch,
I'll just mark your token.
Yeah,
Like,
Lily
would she-
took the
would she take
torch,
the
which
torch
means
with her?
Farah can't see, right? 'Cause she's human.
yeah.
Farah's
right, yeah.
blind now. You've just full on cut Farah. See-
Okay, in Lily's defense, she didn't know.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is not Lia's turn.
Do I know that Farah's a human?
Yeah.
You do know that Farah is a human.
I
Big
walk up
human,
behind her,
but still a human.
below on her ear a little bit, and I'm like, if you want to survive, take my hand.
She totally would. Yeah.
And I walk out the door, guiding her.
Wait, I can't see. Where's everyone at?
Meaning it's only Nashira left in here.
Yeah.
Righty. Though, in pulling her out, real quick, Farah, does an 18 hit?
An 18 meets my AC.
Alrighty.
Yes.
You take 7 slashing and 6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As basically this thing gets a parting shot on you.
Yeah.
Alright. And you guys are now out of there.
Well, Nashira hasn't decided yet.
I was going to say, well, by you guys, I mean Nashir, like not Laia and Farah.
Nashira, are you coming or are you going to die here?
Well,
Let's find out.
I don't think I'll.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I think I'll be
Nashira.
leaving as well. Until next time, my
Do you-
invisible
Do you
Misty
misty
friends.
step through the door?
And she misty steps through the door.
well, small problem. First things first. Nashira.
Yeah.
Oh!
What?
It crit. It just
Mhm.
crit on her.
So, Farah,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any lay on hands left?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Nashira,
Yeah.
you take 10 slashing damage
Yeah.
and 16 necrotic
Oh, yeah,
damage.
she dead.
Whoa.
She down.
As this, I was gonna say. So basically, like Nashira, as she basically turned to go for the door,
Well,
just
She
she
got-
misty
misty
stepped.
stepped.
She did misty
Well,
steps.
no,
She misty stepped.
Wait. As she turns to do it, I'm tracking the initiative of everything here.
Yeah, all good.
Things on the GM layer don't appear for you guys. So as she basically turns ready to misty step out of the door, she gets interrupted and run through. She's now down.
She is down.
She is down. And Nashira, on your turn, I'd like you to make me a death save.
This one. Bow bow. That's one fail.
One fail.
You can't leave
That's
Nashira.
Okay. And with that, it comes to Nathlaya's turn. I'll say, Nathlaya, you're 10 feet out of the door.
I go to. I yell to. Did we hear Nashira go down as we?
Nashira would have made
Oh,
it.
through the
She
door.
would have
I
made
was
a
gonna say,
shriek.
you probably would have heard her going down, yes.
Lily, you need to throw the torch to Farah so that she can go back and get her.
I wasn't
tosses-
within range of the attack that downed down Nashira, right? I was already out of the door.
Yeah, you're already out the door.
And Yeah, so I wasn't within 5 feet.
Yeah. I was gonna like I'm gonna do this and this. Oops. So, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say with this, you are 15 feet out of the door. You are 5 feet out of the door.
I'm sure whatever you're doing is really cool.
Don't worry, it'll make
trust.
sense. It'll make sense when the torch is back.
Okay.
You have a shoe on your character with a 1 on it.
That is the only thing that I'm aware of.
Fair enough. All right. So, so Nalaya, you were just telling Lily to do the thing. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah, because I mean, has 10 minutes passed since the last combat?
No, absolutely.
Then no, because I would know that she still has bardic inspiration.
Well, for a minute, your armor of Agathis is still up too.
Well, armor of Agathis is an hour. Bardic inspiration's 10 minutes.
I know. Don't worry about it.
I don't have healing. I don't even have a potion to give her. I'm not going back in.
You have a buffer in your own health, but
I have a -1 to strength. If I go and try to pick her up, I'm killing myself as well.
Anyway.
So that is what I'm doing. I'm
you're all good.
sort of
all good.
like, do this.
All good. Okay, so. That would mean that it is now Farah's turn. I would say that Lily was above Farah in the turn order. Does she want to just chuck the torch in?
Lily rushes next to Farah with the torch and hands it to her. Wherever she's at, I can't see.
Fair enough.
Yeah, same.
All right, so Farah, you now got a torch.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, are we in the water?
No, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
you're outside.
I was marking that as just off the map.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fuck. What kind of action would it be to pick someone up? Would you call that an object interaction, or would you call that an action?
Tough call. I would say you could use half movement.
Half movement. Okay.
It would not be an action to grab Nishira.
Okay.
You are
in
only
that
5 feet out
case.
the door.
And how far away does that put me from Nishira?
5 feet.
So basically 5 feet to move in.
Okay. I'm going to take a disengage as an action.
Yes.
Then use 5 feet of
run
movement to
in.
get to Nishira.
Yep. Got Nishira. There
Use
she
the
is.
15 feet of movement to pick her up.
And then get the fuck out of there.
And then get the fuck out of there without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Since I ran up with...
Wait, why doesn't she incur an
Okay.
attack of opportunity? Like yours?
She
It's
took
engage
disengage.
Oh, okay, yep.
Since I ran up with her, can I, like, help her? Like, carry her out?
Sure, like the moment that she's within reach, you just reach in and just grab Nishira and
Yeah.
just help pull her out the door. Yep. Easy.
Farah's like bleeding out.
And I imagine like you just slam the fucking door behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, and she collapses to the ground.
And if there's rocks outside, I push one in front of it.
Okay, so just sitting in front of the door, you hear the sound of scratching behind it. Very aggravated scratching. But the door, but since you are holding the door shut, nothing's going to come of it.
Okay.
And I'll move you back to here.
And we're in a cave or a building right
It's
now
like a
in this
cave.
room.
Like
A building in a cave.
Yeah, that's the
Building
best
in a
way.
cave.
This is technically the roof,
So-
from what we understand, of what would have been the building. Library.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's a cave above us.
So basically, if you look above you, you see dirt.
Okay. About how high?
I'm gonna say about 15 feet.
Okay. So
Are you
Are
gonna
we-
do the fucking shatter meme again?
do we want to try to seal this door until we can come back and get back in? Because if so, I can break the ceiling above us to make sure they don't get out. Whatever the fuck it is.
Well, so
I was
as
gonna
this
say,
discussion's
I was
happening,
say,
I'm going
as this
to.
is
I'm gonna.
happening, Nashira is dying.
I'm. So I wasn't sure if we were still in initiative, so I was waiting for my turn to come
Okay.
around again. But I do take an action to put 3 HP into Nashira, and then I would spend the next action to put 2 into myself.
Okay, so let me just think. Before that, so it would have. So after your turn, it would have then been Nashira's, then Nutlire's. So Nashira first.
No, it would have been Lily before me.
Oh, Lily before you. Okay, yeah. So it would have been. So either way, it would have been Nashira's before Lily before you.
Okay. So are we still in combat?
No, you're not still in combat.
okay.
But just due to the way the order works, Pitter, 5% chance. I think you can do it.
Death save.
Roll it.
Dead. I'll fail.
Nope. You're all
Oh
good.
my god!
It was
don't.
close though.
Very
Close.
close.
Very close. But you made it. You're alive.
Could you imagine? That would have been funny.
That would have been sad.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right. So we're all good.
But
So with that, turn order goes around. Farrah's able to lay on hands. Everything's all good.
I mean, so do we think we're at any risk of the things getting out? Out of curiosity, does it look like they can get out?
We're holding
even-
the door shut.
Okay, I was
right?
gonna say. So even as you get pulled away from the door, and Farrah needs to at least take a little lean forward to actually reach you. Even with the aggressive scratching on the door, they don't burst through.
Trapped in there. I don't think we need to cave it off. Thank you for the assist, by the way.
And just like lying on the ground.
Yeah, just half dead, complete.
Suddenly conscious again, just like, yes, cool demeanor.
It's like, yes,
Everything's normal, thank you.
Yes.
Farrah's like panting and sweaty and like a little bloody, and she's like, yeah, no problem.
Shira's just lying on the
Alright,
floor
then.
still.
Shall we head back to camp then?
Probably would be the wise choice.
I mean, the other choice is to sit here for like an hour or so and
I don't like that choice.
I don't think we should come back here until we come up with a way to see those things in there. Period.
Or we have a
In
healer with
sentence.
us.
Lily out here outsmarting the wizard.
Right.
So, do we want to sit for an hour, maybe feel a little bit better, or do we want to just start walking? This one's on death's door, the other one's bleeding out, slowly fixing herself. I think we should rest a bit.
I agree.
We can't be surprised.
This
We have spells still. We'll be fine, in my opinion.
I agree.
As long as that creepy thing doesn't show up.
She said, Shira's just like holding her wound where she was like scratched. Cut or whatever it was.
Okay. So, we take a short rest.
Alrighty.
Hit die it is.
Okay, so anyone wants to roll the hit dice, go ahead and do it.
I'm gonna roll 2 of mine.
Fair enough.
Come on, don't fail. Hell yeah. What's my con? I am back to full at 232 health. It was a mistake. I accidentally typed 232.
I assumed.
So, I believe your hit dice was a D10 for you.
Oh,
Farrah?
fuck me.
What happened? 2
I
ones?
rolled 2 2s.
Oh,
2 twos.
the
Well,
feels
and I play a
bad.
Song of Rest. And I play a Song of Rest,
Oh,
so
yeah,
everybody
anyone that
gets...
has spent hit dice.
Oh, you get one more, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's an extra D.
There we go.
It's an extra D6.
Extra D6. So roll that one.
Oh.
I'm a D6 anyway, so that's fine.
I was gonna say you're a D6 anyway, so you get an extra 3.
I got a goddamn 1 on the fucking 6, man. I
Nice.
hate it. I
Time
have
to
9
bust out
health.
the bubble dice.
Yeah, right. If only it were. I did use that set, but apparently it's only the D20.
I
The
play
bubbles
a-
is just in the wrong spots on those.
I play sort of an ominous tune as my Song of Rest to sort of echo the feeling that we have right now, as 2 of our party mates almost died.
All right. So
Shira's bandaging herself up.
Lily's just like saying to herself, just like pacing back and forth. I knew we shouldn't have gotten in there.
At least we got a cute well, I got a cute ring out of it.
It is quite lovely.
say?
I'd say it was worth it.
Isn't it? And I hold it up to the light again.
I was gonna say. So I mean, there's not much in here, but
There's a torch.
there is a
I hold it up
torch
to the torch light.
But yes, Natalaya. During the short rest, do you like? You basically feel that. Oh yeah, that's magical, right? Do you attune
Okay.
to the ring?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations, Natalaya. You are now attuned to a ring of water walking.
Water walking.
Water walking.
That sounds like something the Shira would want.
Walk on water. Nice.
I am God.
I think you do have all the magical items in this party, right?
I do.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else has one. You've got to.
Who are you comparing yourself to?
Which god do you worship?
Oh, just I was curious which one you were mentioning.
Whichever one you worship, I am them.
It sounded like you were talking about Jesus Christ.
Who's that?
I've never heard of him.
Immense operation
Exactly.
blasphemy.
Our Lord and Savior.
I have
Have you
never
heard the good
of that
word?
god.
Man,
But you
I'm-
you are a paladin, yes.
I'm just reminding myself of
am.
the fact that Farah was from the time back when Mister was the fucking god of magic and not Mistra.
Oh yeah.
If you're a paladin, who do you worship for your divine rights?
Forgot who I said for this one. I know I chose a god, but I don't
Not a
remember.
very
I don't
devout
care.
follower.
Nope.
Obviously not.
No, I did. I know I chose someone, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to.
You seem to be
Anna,
having a crisis of faith, Time Walker.
but- not really.
You can't
Maybe
even
she's
remember
just-
your god's name.
Fuck you.
How do you know I'm not them?
I would find you more appealing. First and
You
foremost.
don't know what gods are like.
No, but I would find I would feel a divine connection to you, which I don't.
Have you met your god before?
No, but when I'm closer to them, I do feel something.
But if you've never met them before, how do you know what being close to one feels like?
Clearly, you don't understand, as you are not one of faith yourself. So, try reading a book.
Apologies for the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, I barely heard it.
Sounds like standard Christian talk. God works in mysterious ways.
It sounds like you are trying to create excuses for your god.
The funny thing about the
I-
funny thing about D&D though, right, is that like it's the opposite. Like you're crazy if you're religious in the real world. I'm assuming now you guys are religious. I'm sorry to anyone who is, but
I don't think any of us are. Or well, I'm not.
yeah.
Anna,
But
I'm a Satanist. Thank you very much.
But in D&D, you're crazy if you're an atheist, right? Because like God's like a dime a dozen.
Right, yeah.
So it's like full on opposite.
I think it was Saloon. I think. So, there's that.
You'd say that to me in game.
If there is anyone who would like to roll me a religion check for that one,
For his
aside from Farah,
An 8.
8, Lamau.
I don't know what I'm rolling a religion check for, but 15.
Yeah, Lily, Pitta, you actually know that Saloon is still quite commonly worshipped nowadays.
Oh, okay.
You said Saloon.
I did. And
It's
what
like
of
the
it?
sun goddess, isn't it?
Quite the opposite.
I think you are wrong on that one.
I don't know. Hang on. Give me a second.
Girl,
I'm pretty sure
Alun
she's
is in the
Moon.
name.
Liar, roll me a deception
Alun-
check.
Saloon, Our Lady Silver the Moon Maiden. Again,
You said
read a
deception.
book.
You said deception. You want me
There's
to
a
roll
difference
deception?
between Soon and Saloon, okay?
You
The
want me,
Night
you want
White
me to roll a
Lady, she
deception on
who
this?
guides. She's one of the most common goddesses
12.
in the world.
I rolled
and
a
yet
12.
you
What did I get?
preach heresy to me.
I'm pretty sure Saloon is a sun goddess. You'll need to read. You'll have to check up on your books. Nashira,
I
are you
don't
feeling
know what to
better?
tell
Can you
you.
walk?
Yes, I can walk. A strange
Then let's
goddess.
fucking go before the sun shines down on this desolate land.
As you wish, you're divine.
This one gets it. And I just like sneer at Farah. as we
Farrah's got
walk
like
away.
her shoulders kind of shrugged and like both of her hands up, just like.
No. You know what you're doing. You're doing the Beifong like the fuck.
Yeah, basically. It's just like.
Second.
Can so
Here. This one, I got it. I got the image. It's going in Chultan Road right now. This is exactly what she's doing.
That's brilliant.
Relevant image in Chultan Road.
Yeah, like all of the fucking above. She's just like. Yeah, she definitely looks at Lily and she's like, what? I don't what was the point of that?
I yell back. The point is, you worship a sun goddess, and you don't even know what she does. And I continue walking.
Farrah just shrugs and she's like, okay, all right.
This year is laughing as they go out. Also, can I like when we cross the river again? Nutlier just now walks across the river, and I'm assuming none of us know that she had this power. she just randomly walking across the river. Like what?
Okay, just so you know, there is like a 5-foot drop between the edge of the thing and the actual.
Oh no,
river
I
itself.
jumped. No, I like float past it. Can it be a ring of levitation?
No.
Well, no, but even if not that river, once we get out of this cave, there's the other river which we need to cross.
Yeah.
So at least then we still see her just randomly walk across the river.
Here's a question for you, Anna. If somebody wearing a ring of water walking steps onto a moving river, do they stay still or do they move?
Yes.
Twitch.
Yes.
I said yes the moment you said, do they stay still?
Okay, that was like delay or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like,
I just go flying like I stepped onto a fucking
You.
treadmill.
I would love it if your like feet got swept out from underneath you and you just face plant.
It'd feel really weird if like the way that I imagine it is that if you're standing on a river with a ring of water walking, like you feel the current rushing under your feet, so it's like you're standing like those fucking like weird goosh things where it's like they're that tube that's meant to be hard to hold on to because it keeps rolling through your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine that under your feet.
Gross. So I have another question for you now. If Natlaya did like faceplant like that, does the water walking apply to her whole body or just the bottom of her feet?
Yes.
Well, I could go lay down on that river. I could do a sensual dance on that river. I am just above it.
I like the other option so much better because it means that like if you went and stood on the ocean and then laid down, you would just end up like like your head would go underneath and you would just be hanging there by the bottom of your feet.
Oh my god, that would be impossible to get up from.
Okay.
You just die.
The reason that I was saying this one was because it says that you can stand on and move across any liquid surface as if it were solid ground.
Perfect.
Move across meaning that you could fucking roll across it if you wanted to.
Yeah, but
I'm
also
gonna
if it
roll
was
across
like
every
solid
river.
ground, if you were on solid ground that was moving, you would go with the solid ground. In my defense. Anyway,
Also,
I'm gonna do a barrel roll and
Also-
peace out.
the funniest thing is that it says you can, not that you automatically do. So if you wanted to, you could choose to just swan dive into the water while walking on it.
No,
Oh,
I
touche.
just break my
Okay,
neck
touche.
the moment I try to. And now, like,
You forgot
no
to turn
longer
it off.
swim.
Oh my god. Farah swings Lily up onto her shoulders.
Are you coming, sun goddess worshipper?
She doesn't respond.
God, the fucking blasphemy.
And she goes off down the stairs.
You still have your Misty Step, by the way, because you died first.
Oh yeah, Nashira Misty steps across the river.
Of course. So yes, the reason why you were given those packs was because, like that pack at the start of this one is because the
We can stay
the
here
places.
and sleep, right?
I was gonna say the actual way back being 4 hexes, you could either go back at a fast pace, or you could stay the night here and just hope for the best. And so like stay the night here and make your way back more safely tomorrow.
We can stay the night anywhere because we have a dagger that wakes us up
Yeah,
if there's danger.
yeah.
So I'm gonna sleep in this little alcove. I'm gonna say I looked outside, it's dark. I'm gonna sleep in this alcove if you need me.
Us? Or just you with the dagger? That's an above game question, not a in character.
Like, what? Wait,
Like,
what?
does it emit a sound or does it notify
Yeah.
it's a tuned user?
Here, I'll link it for you.
It's a dagger.
You have to be at a certain range of the person with the dagger.
I
Okay.
cannot link it to you, so I will copy paste the flavor text.
That's fine. I'm guessing it's in. Is it PHP or is it something else?
PHP, right?
Hmm.
It's sleepy time. Come on, Nashira, let's snuggle up.
Nashira snuggles up with Natlaya. In her, she's half dead, so she's lost a lot of blood.
Farah's like brow furrows.
Beggars can't be choosers in a time like this.
Yeah.
That's a good little disciple, and I pat her head.
She snuggles into Natlaya.
Oh god. Farah looks at Lily and she's like,
Sorry for
"What
the
is
vacuum.
their deal?"
I wish I brought my bedroll.
Oh, I have a bedroll for you. The other two didn't ask, but I'm gonna go give them some anyway.
Heck yeah.
And she tosses a couple of bedrolls over here, and then walks over.
But it doesn't have all your rocks in it.
Would you two like bedrolls, perhaps? It'd be a bit more comfortable than sleeping on the stone.
Yes, please.
And she puts one down for Nashira.
Are you ready to accept me as your goddess?
No, but if you want one, have one.
I yank it out of your hand.
Like
That'll be
there's your
all.
bed rolled down and gets underneath it.
Long rest? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I
So
think
we
so.
had minor role play, and now we're resting.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
What? I heard you, I guess. Didn't really understand.
Anna can't hear anything.
No, Anna can't hear anything. That's why I'm
Yeah.
being.
Okay.
So Nashira and I are going to cuddle up in the corner, and my tail. No,
Oh no!
Oh
no! No!
my
No!
god!
I'm about to leave.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that last one because I misclicked into
No,
another channel.
let's
What
not
did I miss?
repeat that.
No, please do.
Tails were involved.
Yes.
And that's all. We go to bed.
Yeah, we went.
That's
Nothing
cool,
else
isn't it?
happens.
We went to bed.
All right.
Farrah shrugs and goes to sleep.
And so, throughout the night, and again, I apologize for the vacuum.
It's okay.
Throughout the
I
night,
can barely hear it, to be honest.
Yeah.
nothing happens, but occasionally one or two people might be woken up by the familiar sound of chaotic giggling in the distance of the tunnel.
We love a good chaotic
And
giggle.
for that, I'm going to say that is the end of the session for today. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Heck yeah. A lot of fun.
Thanks for running.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, Pitter's gonna die.
Yeah,
You guys abandoned me.
I was
like, well, I'm dead.
Foreshadowing from Lily. I wasn't even targeting Nashira. It just fucking happened,
Yeah.
man.
You guys all just ran out and left poor old Nashira there.
I mean, Lily,
You.
And she
Lily-
rolled.
You.
She rolled a 3.
I
Lily
would
didn't
not.
want anyone to die. Like, she ran back to help you, but she wasn't gonna stay in there when it's a death trap. We can't even see the things are fighting.
Yeah, I am allowed to retool my spells right now, and I don't have a single thing that can help with that. I think I have. I could.
Nashira's actually useless because magic missile. I have to be able to see them, and so
Pick related in the Chultan Road chat.
so firebolt's literally the only thing that she can do to try and hit them.
Oof.
Oh, jeez. Spicy hit.
Oh,
Jesus
I think
Christ.
I think it's just the juxtaposition that makes it better than anything else.
Yeah. Spicy boy.
But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today.
Yeah, definitely.
Hope you
it-
enjoyed our chaoticness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that if there's one thing that I always love coming back to with this group, it's just how fucking dysfunctional the Chultan Road Party is.
Girl, you should see how dysfunctional the Tomb of Annihilation party is.